I had a question around how this pandemic affects society at a fear level. There's the push and the pull of both you want to be around those you love, but you also want to protect them. And so you have to pull back. And the effect that has on us as a society and also on an individual level from the psychology of it. How do you think about fear in a pandemic through your experiences of working on the front lines of HIV as well as polio and other pandemics around the globe?
The first thing I think about fear is it can actually be helpful. So there's a certain amount of fear, and we learn this when we're little kids. If we touch something that's hot and it burns us, we don't go back there. So being afraid of getting an important disease like COVID-19 is actually a somewhat healthy emotion. What isn't healthy is when you can't connect with others, when you can't hug, when you can't socialize, when you can't enjoy others. And that can lead to mental illness, anxiety, and especially in kids can be very confusing. What I hope we'll see as this pandemic evolves is moving from fear to ownership of our future. And that kind of thing, I think, comes from leadership. And we've seen it all across the nation with governors, mayors, community leaders who can help us move from fear to here's what each of us can do. We can put on a mask, we can keep our distance, we can wash our hands. That kind of action moves you from fear to control and controlling your own fate and that of your family.